Yesterday, day before yesterday, I gave a project. Complete this. Page number 11 of your course book. You have to imagine yourself as a superhero, and you have to write costumes.
Ma'am, I didn't do, ma'am. I don't know how to do drawing only.
I told you to write about the costumes and the powers which you have as a superhero and how you are going to save the world with the help of your powers. Now see, Sanvi has done her homework and she's sharing with us. Look at her homework, everyone. Look at the screen. Can you see? See how beautiful it is? Clap for Sanvi, everyone. Clap. Give her a big round of applause. Fast. Children, I cannot hear your clap sound. Yes. Good. Very good, Sanvi. What about other children? Did any other child want to share? Yeah, here Sannidhi is sharing with us. Sannidhi, can you show me? Yes, see, look at the Sannidhi's picture. Super, yes. Nice, good. Very nice. Color it, Sannidhi. It will look so nice if you color it, okay? Okay, color it and share the homework. Good. Let's need to clap. A big round of applause. Okay, good. Let us start today's topic. Are you ready for the topic, children? Are you ready for the new topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we will start now. What is our today's topic? Tell me, what is our today's topic? Punctuations. Can anyone say? Punctuations. Can anyone say the symbols of punctuations? Few symbols can you share with me? Which symbols comes under punctuations? Can you share with me?
Question mark,
Question
level stop,
Yes,
One by one. Who want to tell? Okay, tell me.
full stop, question mark, exclamatory mark, comma, apostrophe s.
Okay. Any other child want to share some more punctuations? Vinmay? Sannidhi want to share. Yes, Sannidhi?
Brackets.
Yes. Okay. Brackets. Brackets is also a part of punctuation. Good. So now look at the screen, children, everyone. Punctuations. Punctuation is used to create...
speed marks.
Yes. Okay, now listen. Punctuation is used to create sense, clarity, and stress in the sentences. We use symbols or punctuation marks. Punctuation marks are also called as symbols. Why we use these punctuations? To structure and organize the writing. Punctuations gives a meaningful sentences. Okay? We use these punctuations to write a sentence in a very clear way. So before going to discuss the different types of punctuations. Let us see a small video on the punctuations. Okay, are you ready, children? Are you ready? You want to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let us
Yes,
see.
ma'am.
Okay, let us see a small video on punctuations. Let us start.
Welcome to Free Grammar Lessons. In this video,
Children, video voice is clear. Can you hear? Show me thumb. Okay, voice is clear. Huria, Vinmay, can you hear the video voice? Okay, fine.
we will learn types of punctuation. First, we will understand what punctuation is and why it is required. Then, we will look into the types of punctuations along with the examples of each of them. Finally, I will give you an exercise to practice. So, without a further go, let's get started. Let me start the session with a question. A mother has 4 sons, north, south, and east. What is the name of the 4th son? Please message me the name of the 4th son in the comments. If you are like me, you would have answered west as the name of the 4th son. But the correct answer is what? Now you might have been confused after hearing the answer. Let me explain you why it is what. If you notice closely, there is a full stop after son. This means it is the end of the statement. So, this statement was stating what as a name. Now you might have realized the power of punctuation. Let's understand what is punctuation. It is a set of marks in English used to indicate pauses and stops in the text. Why it is used? While speaking, we add the pauses and stops directly to convey our meaning properly. But in writing, a writer has to define where the reader needs to pause or stop so that the reader understands what the writer is saying. Punctuation essentially clarifies the meaning of text by linking or separating words, phrases, or clauses. Now, let's look into the types of punctuation. There are 6 principal punctuation marks or stops in English. Number 1, full stop or period. Number 2, comma. Number 3, semicolon. Number 4, colon. Number 5, question mark. And number 6, exclamation mark. Please note there are other punctuation marks as well that we will learn in the next video. Let's start with the first punctuation mark, which is number 1, period or full stop. The period is the greatest pause in the text. It marks the end of declarative or imperative sentence. The first letter of the sentence having full stop must start with a capital letter. Let's look into examples to make it clear. This boy ranked top in the class.
This one.
Let's look into an imperative sentence. Please stop him. Notice the end with a full stop in both the sentence and first letter is capital in both the sentence. Now let's look into the next punctuation mark, the comma. It has many usages. We'll look at the 2 most common use of it. Number 1, to separate a series of words. For example, England, France, India, and Italy formed an alliance. Notice how the series has been separated by a comma. Let's look into one more use of comma, to separate each pair of words. For example, high and low, rich and poor, wise and foolish must all die. Here you can see there are pairs like high and low, rich and poor, wise and foolish. So we have used comma here. So these are some of the usages of comma. Now let's look into the third punctuation mark, semicolon. It represents the pause greater than a comma. It is used to separate clauses of compound sentences. For example, he was brave, large-hearted man, and we all honored him. Notice how we use semicolon here to separate clauses of compound sentence. Let's look into the fourth punctuation mark, colon. It represents pause which is even greater than a semicolon. It is used to introduce a quotation. For example, the boy says the earth is round. Notice the usage before the quotation mark of colon. Let's look into the fifth punctuation mark, which is question mark. It is used to mark a direct question. It is used at the end of an interrogative sentence. For example, what is wrong with you? How are you? Notice the end with a question mark symbol. So this is how we use question mark as a punctuation. Now let's look into the sixth and the final principal stop, which is exclamation mark. It is used after interjections and after phrases and sentences expressing sudden emotion or wish. For example, what a terrible fire this is. Let's look into one more example. Alas, he won. So notice how we used exclamation mark after a sudden emotion and an interjection. These are the 6 principal punctuation marks. Let me give you an exercise to practice. You have to add the punctuation mark wherever required and message me the answer in a comment. So the sentence without punctuation mark are: number 1, Ankit is a good boy. Number 2, Vinit likes to play cricket, badminton and chess. Number 3, what a beautiful girl she is. That's all in this video. Let's quickly revise what we learned in this lesson. First, we understood what a punctuation mark is. It is a set of marks in English used to indicate pauses and stops in text. And it essentially clarifies the meaning of text by linking or separating words, phrases or clauses. Then we looked into the 6 principal punctuation marks in English with example. Number 1, full stop. Number 2, comma. Number 3, semicolon. Number 4, colon. Number 5, look into the types of punctuations along with the examples of each of them. Finally, I will give
We learn punctuations.
You learned punctuations. Was the video interesting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So see children now, just now we have seen the different types of punctuations in the video. The first one, full stop. What is a full stop? It marks the end of a sentence which is not a question or an exclamation. It marks the end of a sentence. Full stop shows a complete sentence, yes? And we put a full stop at the end of the sentence. For example, I have already watched the movie. It is a complete sentence. So at the end of a sentence, we put a full stop. Next one, the comma. When we will use this comma? A comma is generally used to separate phrases or items in a list. If there are so many items like food items, for example, you can take a fruits. You're talking about so many fruits, so many like vegetables or any other items, then we have to use this comma. I would like to eat banana, grapes, apple. So these are a few things. So we have to put a comma between these fruits. One more sentence you see, I am playing with Madhu, comma, Shyam, Reena and Aarti. Here, to separate these phrases or items, we use look at the screen, everyone. I have watched the movie. So I have already watched the movie. It is a complete sentence which is giving a complete meaning here, meaningful sentence. So we have put a full stop at the end of a sentence. Now let us see one comma. What is comma now? Tell me.
Where is ma'am? Where is
Now
ma'am?
next see beta. What is comma? What is the
Okay,
comma?
ma'am.
Can you tell me what is comma? Who will tell me what is comma? Raise your hand. Come on, read out. What is comma? Sai Kirtan.
Period.
A comma is generally children. You are not responding. What is comma? A comma is
A
generally
comma is generally used to separate phrases or items in a list.
very good. Phrases or items in a list. You see one example here. I am playing with Madhu, comma, Shyam, comma, Reena and Aarti. Yes. So these are the few. See here commas. Nouns. There are some friends, few friends who with whom you are playing. So we have divided these nouns with the comma. Now next one, let us see the exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. What is an exclamation mark? This is a exclamation mark. You can see here. When we will use this exclamation mark? We use this exclamation mark when to show excitement or sudden feelings. When we want to show excitement or sudden feelings. For example, alas, hooray, wow. These are the few examples of exclamation mark. Now next one we have a question mark. You know what is a question mark? Yes? When we will use this question mark? When we are asking something to someone. Yes? A question mark is used at the end of a question. When we are asking something to someone, for example, what is your name? How old are you? What are you doing? So these are all the questions which we are asking to someone. So this question mark we put at the end of a question. Next one we have a colon. What is a colon? Yes? You can see here, 2 dots. This is a colon. The colon is used before a list or quote, a quotation. There are many punctuation marks, full stop, comma, colon and others. Let us see now. What are those? Turn the page, course book page number 14. Now take the page. There is a semicolon. See? Semicolon. What is semicolon now? Let us see here. This is a semicolon. See? A dot and comma followed by a dot. See? This is the semicolon. When we use this semicolon, the semicolon is used to join two main clauses. Two main clauses. For example, some people write with a word processor, other write with a pen or pencil. So here we have taken two clauses, which a semicolon is helping us to join these two main clauses. Now let us see the quotation mark. You know what is the quotation mark? This is a quotation mark. Quotation mark. You see, wow, I wrote in a quotation mark here. So when we will use this quotation marks are used at the beginning and end of a phrase to show that it is being written exactly as it was originally said or written. We are not going to change the sentence. Whatever the sentence or the important sentences, the main topic, okay? Main topics, important sentences which are original and we are not changing them. So these sentences or quotations or few important lines which are original, said by someone or written by someone. So those sentences we will write and we will put these quotation marks. Okay. Next one we have apostrophe. When we will use this apostrophe, now see, Radha's. Whose book is this? This is Radha's book. When things are belongs to someone. Here, apostrophe is used as a substitute for a missing letter or letters in a word, or to show the possessive case. Possessive case, like the things which are belongs to someone. Yes. Now see here, whose book is this? Radha's book. And sometimes we use this apostrophe to write, to substitute a missing letter. For example, one more I'll show you. Can't. C-A-N-T. Can't. Here, some letters are missing. What is the actual letter is this? You can see here. Cannot. C-A-N-N-O-T. Cannot. Here N-O-T, N-O is missing. So to substitute the missing letters or letters in a word, we use this apostrophe, or to show the possessiveness. In these two cases, we use this apostrophe. Children, are you able to understand? Yes. When we are using this apostrophe, tell me, in two cases we are using this apostrophe. One is to show the possessiveness, that the things belongs to someone, and here when the letters are missing, to substitute the letters. In these two cases we are using this apostrophe. Children, so far we have discussed about full stop, comma, exclamation mark, the question mark,
Comma,
colon, semicolon, and the quotation mark, apostrophe. So children, we have
question
discussed
mark.
all these punctuations. Do you have any doubt related to these punctuations? Any one of you? Do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No doubts. Okay.
And
Very good.